Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily go getterism number 555 for April 9th, 2016. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about this. As long as you're doing for me, we cool. You ever hear anybody say something like that? They might not have said it, but have you ever known anybody that acted that way? Like, as long as you holding it down for them, as long as you're doing what they want you to do, as long as you're taking care of them, as long as you're providing for them, as long as you're there for them, as long as you're showing love, as long as they are able to milk you, as long as you're able to do things for them that they want, need, desire, or like, then they have everything good to say about you. But the thing is, you have to be there present for them to say something good about you, because when you're around, they don't have that much good things to say about you. Some people just like that, and it's a terrible way to be, in my opinion. I think that that's a terrible way to be, because you're basically smiling in somebody's face, but then you're talking all kinds of smack behind their back. And I mean, it's a terrible thing, because it's one of those things where it shows that you don't really know who your friends are, or what your friends even look like. And that's why some people are really careful about the way that they throw around the word friend. You have to be careful about who you call your friend. Because a lot of people out here ain't even friendly, man. A lot of people out here just don't care about nobody. A lot of people out here they're just doing them. And sometimes you get in the way of them doing them. You know? People who don't ever get in contact with you unless they want something. Their car break down, your phone starts ringing. Ain't nothing wrong with their car, your phone don't ring. They get short on cash, your phone rings. Their money is straight, your phone don't ring. They need a place to stay, your phone rings. Their living situation is cool, your phone don't ring. Everything is going good with their spouse or their man or their woman or whatever. Your phone don't ring. Shit is going bad between the two of them. They need to hang out, cool out, whatever. They done got emancipated for a little while. Your phone rings. They need you. Money, a ride, place to stay, friend to talk to, hang out with. When it's like that, everything is all good. But when that's not the situation for them, or as soon as you leave, after they done already borrowed money from you, or skated off with your ride, or you know, got finished milking you out at your place, and when people stay with you, that's one thing. That's one of the easiest ways to lose a friend, but let me stay on track. As soon as you leave their site or whatever, they got everything negative to say about you. Yeah, that's my girl, or yeah, that's my man, but they blah 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 blah, or they blah 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 blah. Or the reason they can't get nowhere is because they blah 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 blah, or the reason that they stay blah 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 is because of blah blah. I mean, what they may be saying may have a hint of truth to it. It's just not the truth that should be told at the time or in the manner in which they're telling it. It just ain't right. You sucker MCs. It just ain't right. But that's what we're working with out here. And I'm not doing this video or lending this commentary to tell you, you know, that old cliche, you know, watch out who you call a friend and all of that. I mean, I pretty much said that in the beginning of the video, and you already know that. You know you have to watch out for who's who. But sometimes we have to be reminded of how come we have to watch out for who's who and what's what. Because we can forget, we can get caught up. But and some of us actually accept sometimey people. Because that's how these people are. They sometimey. You know, they don't really want to be down. And I understand that sometimes socially people can't get along all that well. We might be cool. And we can hang out for a little while, but we might not be able to do it on a daily basis because you might not be my kind of people. But that doesn't mean that I should trash you, you know, as soon as you turn your back. when you're doing everything to help me out. When I need you, you Johnny on the spot, but still I have all of these negative things to say about you. I mean, which one is it? Which one is it? Either I'm down with you or I'm not down with you. You know, like if you my friend, but I'm trashing you at every chance I get. Am I your friend? I'm not your friend. You know, especially if I'm talking to another friend. And it's easy for us to say that, yeah, well, I wouldn't trust such and such because all they do is talk about such and such, you know, when I'm around, so I know they have something to say about me. Yeah, we say that about people, but do we really act on it? Do we really disassociate ourselves from people who are grimy, slimy, and all of that? Or do we use them for what we need? And if that's the case, if we do use them for what we need, if we're using snakes, lizards, and all other types of deadly reptiles, well, I don't know if a lizard is deadly, but you know what I mean, roll with me. If we're using these type of serpents to foster our own agenda, then we're just as responsible as they are, or just as accountable as they are when the shit hits the fan. We gotta do better than that. We need to hang around with people and cultivate relationships that are gonna, you know, add more life to our lives, add more good, positive energy to our lives, not that bullshit. You know what I mean? You know, we can do better than that. You know, people be saying things like I can do bad by myself. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And you know you can do bad by yourself. It's probably why you already been doing bad. But there comes a time in our lives when we all need a little help. But that shouldn't be the only time that we go around people. That shouldn't be the only time that we show our face or lend a hand or treat people nice or check in with people to see how they doing. It don't cost nothing to check in with somebody every now and then, once a week, once a month. Something. It's a good practice. You know, just holler at a person. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes, you know, like on social media or whatever, sometimes I go drop a little something on somebody's page. Just say hi to them. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it. Just hollering at you. Just stopping through to say what's up. It's a good practice. You just hollering. I'm saying hi. I'm acknowledging you. You know what I mean? Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and understand this. You don't want to be dealing with people who only want to come around you when their opportunism tells them to. You know, if you're dealing with somebody that only wants to be down with you when you're doing something for them, then they're not really your friend, and you need to stop treating them as if they are. Because they ain't. And they ain't going to be. I mean, let the birds fly away. Get some good friends. Like, these are my friends, my people. You know what I'm saying? See how my friends, see what me and my friends do? We look it up. You know what I mean? I'm going to holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good night.